Okay, everybody, welcome to Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. And in this video, I'll be showing y'all how to clear 422. It's kind of a struggle, kind of like an RNG based thing, but this is going to be kind of like a tutorial video. Unfortunately, I will be doing like the clear all over again, and just to show y'all the RNG and to kind of just help out the factor of just trying to like cover what's going on and what to do. So let's get to it. I want to start fresh and show y'all where I'm getting to and the team composition and why you want to use, X team or X recollection bit just to be able to like get the process going. You're pretty much using pretty decent units to be able to get to where you need to be in different parts of the fight. Again, I forgot to skip through all this. Let's get past this. So we go to our illusory tower here, and let's go back down to floor 22. Battle details, and this was a very crazy fight. The usage of the characters are beyond crazy on how that all works. So you're pretty much going to be using Yaga with Yaga's the formation of that. You're pretty much using every buff that you can use to be able to clear this, and it is sometimes kind of tough to get off. You want to make sure that you stay above everything when it comes down to like buffing your characters and staying like ahead of the fight is kind of really everything that you have going on. So you're using all your buffs as much as possible to be able to get where you need to be. And like I said, it is completely RNG based with the damage done sometimes. So you want to like just keep trying and rotating all your skills and get it to where you need to be. And we'll go ahead and start with and Kaido is by far the one who's going to carry your team. So you want to do the buff. You want to go ahead and use this. You want to keep the uptime of your damage at all times. And of course, you want to use this. Do this and have Gojo. You have to have Hollow Pepper Gojo for this to work. You just want to make sure you land all your hits. And he gets his curse energy back. So you want to just keep popping that. And it gets to the point where you almost feel as if you're getting it. And you can throw in a stun if you want. Okay, so now we have the break damage. So we're going to go ahead and go for the buff here, here, and here. So now you have the stun, right? You have the stun here. So we're going to go here, here, and then we can go ahead and pop Gojo's ability here. Okay, so now we have Yaga's ability that's ready now, right? And we can go ahead and pop this, and then we can most definitely go off with. We can use it. I'm pretty sure it'll work out just fine. I don't want it strung onto this though. It's the problem. You know, we can actually go for. You know what? We can do it. You just want to keep all your uptimes up on all of it. And then you'll have Purple Gojo, who will end up nuking the team at this point. And he's just like a crazy. And I want to say, hold on, and it's not gonna work at this point. Just one moment while we try to like see. It's just all about the RNG damage at this point when it comes down to your buffs. We can actually swap out Momo for Nanami. And like I said, straight RNG, you want to be able to like I said, you want to keep the uptime all this up. And unfortunately, Nami takes such a butt whooping at this portion. Like, you want to keep the uptime of that wall. Like, it's good that he did that though. It's good that he did that. You don't understand how much that just like helped everything. It's not good that he hit Yaga though. That isn't good. That isn't good. And that's what I mean by the RNG behind everything, because you just don't know how it's going to pan out for that whole situation. Like, you can go for the play here. But I think it's too far out there. It's too far out there. See, it wasn't enough damage. And it's because Yaga got eliminated early. And you can just rinse and repeat. I'm telling you, that is all you have to do when it comes down to getting to this portion of being able to just go through with the fight. And it's tough. It's definitely tough. It's something that you got to keep trying and trying and trying until you get it. And there are times where you can just like you can hold it as well. You can hold those recollection bits as well. And sometimes I want to put Kaido first to be able to take the hit. And I don't know if that is a if it's a preventative measure to stop him from getting hit, you know? I don't know. Okay, so here is where we're going to start making use of everything right here. All right. And I messed up by doing one thing not right in that whole thing. Only one thing I messed up at. Let's see if we can stretch it. Let's see if we can stretch it. Let's see if we can stretch it. We wasn't able to stretch it. We wasn't able to stretch it. Okay. And there's a misplay I did. A horrible misplay. Horrible, horrible, horrible misplay on my part. Horrible misplay on my part. But we are able to do the knockdown of X amount of there. Like, that is how you rotate all your buffs. You have to make sure all your buffs are rotated to get to this portion. So that is how you complete floor 22. Unfortunately, we only cleared it in 7 turns. And I'm pretty sure there's other rotations to where you can get it done faster. But that is where I'm able to clear it for myself. I want to say I think that's how many I got last time, or 8. It's between 7 or 8, maybe even up to 9 turns. No, I want to say it was 7 turns because I definitely did it at Gojo's last turn before he's able to leave. And it is super important that you rotate between your 3 buffs and keep them up at all times. Make sure you also use your recollection bits at the right time. It is all about timing and it's all about RNG of definitely who gets hit first or who catches the aggro from the floor boss. So thank you so much for watching this. I'm currently working on floor 23 and I hope that I'm able to clear this and do a walkthrough of how to clear it. And there's times where it gets a little hectic on who gets hit, and you can't really control that factor other than it's just RNG based. As you can tell, you have to do certain things at certain times. Had in that last moment, and I'll make a correction here at the last moment, if I was able to use the debuff of Gojo before on the second to last round, he was going to be able to clear up to 2 to 3 million damage with one hit of his own ultimate. So to keep that in mind, make sure that you're able to rotate all your buffs and debuffs. And remember not to use Gojo's buff too early. It causes the enemy to be able to have an increase on damage dealt, as well as it having the debuff of damage taken increase. So make sure that you're paying attention to your rotation of buffs and debuffs, and don't debuff or buff too early. Definitely always want to keep your uptime of your other buffs through Yaga and Nanami, and make sure you always keep spamming your shield or your wall defensive buff through Kaido. Make sure that you always keep that going. And thank y'all again so much for watching, and I'm glad I was able to wrap this up under 15 minutes so y'all can be able to check this out, and I will catch y'all for more content at a later time.